What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. I'm at the Grange Fair 2025. Got the street class truck pulls this evening, so hope you guys enjoy the video. It's in central Pennsylvania, outside of State College. It's just a sampling of some of the trucks that are going to be pulling tonight. Looks like we got some gassers. Looks like there's going to be some modified trucks here. Shotgun Sally. But there will be a street class tonight. Looks like some modifieds as well. There's a bunch of trucks over there. They bring them in on 18-wheelers, but it's the opening day of the Grange Fair 2025, North Central Pennsylvania. It's going to be fun. Let's go. Looks like we got some pro-class trucks here. Some modifieds. Looks like it's going to be a mix.
From Mill Creek, PA, a 1988 Ford Ranger. Jared Bilger from Mill Creek, 79 F-150. Mike Haynes from Orberstown, PA, with a 1997 F-250, the Orbiston Redneck. Steven Strauss from Beach Creek with a 79 F-350, and Mike Bradford from Carrolltown, PA, 04 Chevy 2500. He calls the Street Creek. So we have 11 in that class. And we'll be going just a minute or two here. Give our track crew guys a chance to finish up the last minute stuff, and we're going to do the end here in just about 2 minutes. How many veterans do we have here tonight? You guys please stand up for me real quick. If you can't stand, we understand. I want everybody to look around and look at these ladies and gentlemen standing. Because of them, we're out here doing what we're doing tonight. We have the freedom and rights to do what we want. We thank you. And from the Central Pennsylvania Tractor Pullers, that flag and that new pole is dedicated to all you veterans. Everybody give them a big round of applause and love. Thank you, guys. We appreciate, ladies and gentlemen, for your service. thank you very much, because we would not be doing this without the 100-pound street licensed gas trucks. Those of you who've never been to a park putting down pressure, these guys have a free run to about 100 feet. You know, put a little pressure and come up the rails a little farther, hit another micro switch. By the time he gets to the top of the track, hits the last and final one, transfers all that weight forward on that sled. And that's up well over 100,000 pounds of unmovable weight at that point. So Jason Bloom from PATRIOT. Takes that dirt and funnels it back through the center of the pan, so it don't bunch up under the pan. It kind of funnels it through, and that creates the resistance that gets these guys to stop. And you notice different times the pan might drop a little bit closer, a little bit farther. There's no cheating going on. What's going on there is the speed of the truck will determine how fast that box comes up the rail, and that is what hits those micros. This sweet looking truck is Mike Barr from Fort Matilda with his 1955 Chevrolet. Remember this truck from last year? It's a strong running truck. One of the best looking 55s you'll see out there. He's looking to beat that 3.0. Solid run right there. He should be happy with that. He calls million pieces. Memory of Fuzzy Schaefer, Fisher's Shoe and Saddle, Jim's Toy Box. So here we go. Cahoba. Found the loud pedal. The tire's a little hard for this track. Track like this, you probably want to drop another 4 or 5, 6 pounds of air out of those tires, if not more. Tanner Budman from Allenwood with his 02 Chevy 2500. Should be in the hole. What's that? Glad somebody does. Over here wants a shirt from Quality Hydraulics. I better go get the gun out, huh? From Allenwood, PA with his 02 Chevy 2500. $9.7, 269 and 7. Jeff Strauss from Mill Hall with his 74 F250 is in the hole. 74 Ford. Mr. Jeff Strauss from Mill Hall.
All that sand out of it.
I pull right out of the field, race straight across. You guys have we paid $295.
Here goes. From New Shore with a 68 Chevy. Nice solid run out of that truck. Should be right up in there. Those sleds are, you hook onto them and about pulls the back bumper off the back of the truck. There's a lot of weight back there and it don't like to move. This little Chevy, I find it hard to believe he made 6,800 pounds. Well, he's got the stacks on him, so maybe that should help out a little bit.
All right, we got a KBG Diesel, one of our other big sponsors, Diesel. I don't know. What about the left side down here? Who wants one? I don't know, they sounded pretty convincing over here. You're stuck to the microphone, I think you need to give up both.
Yeah, I know, I can't back into the sled either.
No, you can't.
Well, you better hang on, you better duck. We got us a Ranger coming at us. The eyes of the Ranger are upon you. Trey Hess from Mill Creek with his 88 Ford Ranger. Oh-ho! That doesn't look good. That's going to get expensive and you'll be walking home, young man. Like I said, that sled doesn't move too easy. So, let's give that guy a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He gave it all he had. She's got the stacks. Jared Bilger from Mill Creek with his 79 F1. Especially in the sun and the heat they've had today, to have to actually have some moisture in it. How many loads of water did you put in there?
Terry, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, 7 loads of water.
That's a lot of water, but it's an awesome track. 5.06 for Trey Hess.
This track will make you a break.
Square body.
How many years is that?
You youngins. Mike Haynes.
Yeah, I haven't, like,
600 horse.
With the Orbison Redneck.
you should go on full team, and I haven't seen them because in the summer we don't shoot.
But now you found one. The truck's in pretty bad shape. He's then he's tearing it down and putting it in the run.
Not all the old girls got. Nice solid run out of Mike. Then we'll go right into our 3-0 limited pro stock. Holly Heller from Sugar Run with an 0-1. Dodge Ram, he calls single-minded. Jared Brown from Williamsport with Bad Karma. Jason Heinberg from Middleburg with a Heimbach Diesel. Brandon Fink from Beavertown with a Dodge 2010 Dodge, he calls No Mercy. Greg Walker from Thomasville. Kevin Dodge, he calls Green Cabin. So 2 more in this class. Holly Heller. You have the attention of a farm girl?
I said, you know how you get a farm girl's attention?
How's that?
A tractor.
Oh, choo-choo.
Past my house. Where he lives, check out the
Okay, Stephen Strauss from Beach Creek. Kind of thinking we might want to watch this one, folks. Not only does it sound nasty, take a look at those front tires, how they're squatting down. This isn't his first trip down the track. This is Mike Bradford from Carrollton with the old Ford Chevy Street Freak. Something got messed up on my screen here. The winner of our class is Mike Barr from Port Matilda with 55 Chevy. Second place, Mike Bradford with the Street Freak. Third place, Jason Bloom from Grampian with that 76 F250 at 302.88. Fourth place, Brandon Bird from New Shore. And fifth place, Jared Builder from Mill Creek with a Ford F-150. We do have some pullers have gotten held up getting in here. They've got stuck out in traffic here and stuff like that. So, might be dragging our feet just a little bit here to give these gentlemen an opportunity to get in here. The Heimbach team's just now hitting the scale. Mr. Jared Brown from Williamsport with a Bad Karma. Now these trucks are a little different from our 2.6 other than the fact they have bigger turbochargers. These guys are running water to air intercoolers. They stuff those boxes up in the front there, right full of ice. That box down in the front holds all their ice as well as their weight. And these guys can run dual wheels, and that is a nice advantage of the horsepower that they have. And the Brothers Diesel up there in New York built that motor for this gentleman. The guy built a lot of motors for this class, and boy, they are tough motors. And this is one to watch. Okay, we're looking for green. Jared Brown with a bad karma, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to send this thing up about 4,000, 4,200 RPM. He's going to ease that clutch on out, not to smoke those tires off. Truck there, folks. That box topped out there about 280 foot. He did nothing but pick up speed. He was moving. See, all the weights are in the back of the box. What is set? And surprise, surprise, Jared's going to take that pole. 3:52.98. That is quite the distance. And Jason Heimbach is going to have his work cut out. He's going to catch that one. That is a solid run from Mr. Brown. The thing, notice all these drivers, they have different combinations of tires, something they think works a little bit better than the next guy. And on a track like this, tire and air pressure and driving ability off the line is going to be where it's at. If you miss your tire pressure on this hard, tough track, you're just going to sit there and spin. You're going to run the softer tire on this here and get a hold of that track, and boy, oh boy, when they turn that thing loose and it gets up on boost, they are going to roll. Now, they're generally going to be leaving right around that 4,000, 4,200 RPM mark. Full boost, probably right around 60 to 65 pounds of boost. Something just broke at the front end. They do not like that jump right there. It's a lot of bite on the line, and boy, he had a hold of it, and I think something broke up front. Not sounding too good. Not cheap. I don't even want to tell you what this motor is going to cost to compete in this class, but they are the strong motor. We'll get to that back in a minute. So Brendan Pink from Beavertown. Right up there, but looking a little bit short. Solid run, 3:34.98, good enough for second place. Greg Walker from Thomasville, PA, with 97 Dodge. He calls dreams happen in the hole. What it is, folks, is there's plenty of engine builders from East Coast Diesel, Brothers Diesel, Scheid, engine builders all over the country making parts for the company. This is another very solid competitor's pole with us down there in Snyder County quite often.
I probably refereed you.
These trucks do have all the safety equipment on them, but they have the bell housing blankets. They have the steel flywheels in them. You have the cross behind the turbocharger to catch those wheels. And behind that cross, we have some half-inch 5/8 bolts in there to further stop that wheel from coming out through it. Every ounce of safety equipment is all on these equipment. They have to pass tech before they're allowed on the track. So all that stuff gets teched. The guillotines on the front of the turbochargers and shut them down just in case something goes wrong. They're all wearing fire suits and helmets. Try to be prepared for the worst case scenario. So Greg Walker from Thomasville, with dreams happen. Saw that box hit him, started hopping, just they're putting it right on the pile. 352.98 to the lead. Jared Brown. Number 2, Brendan Fink at 334.98. Greg Walker, 334.37. Boys are right. What's going on right now with that young man is the nerves are working on him. He's agitated, being late, stuck in traffic, fighting to get in here. And one of the 2-6 trucks, his whole entire team met him in the parking lot. They unchained it, pulled it out, grabbed the ice, got it iced up for him. And that's the part of pulling that we forget about.
One more time, let me hear ya. All right.
It was a championship,
130 for the senior year.
so I understand that completely. So here we go. Paulie Heller is single-minded.
He wrestled a kid one. The guy's like, what school do you go to? And he's like, I coach it.
Give him a little boost, folks. Let's help him on down through there. Boy, he's right up there in that leader cone. It looks a little bit short. We'll wait for the laser. He's got to beat 352.98. Place 338.23. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Heller, 338.23. That is a win for that young man after what he went through getting in here tonight. So here we go, Mike Farr with the sled wrecker. Nice solid run for that truck. Once again, he is our test hook. He doesn't have the option to pull the sled. Just a second. Start. Still enough weight to yank it down. 310.45. 310.45. Kim Reed from Beaver Springs was the other day in our day show, 165 hooks. The gentleman was hooking weighed about 105 pounds soaking wet. These boys are going to put it right on the pile. Gotta be 310.45. Right there, 310.30. Right on the pile. It is close competition. Brian has that sled set just about perfect. Ben McElroy made the trip up here from Lebanon with his 85 Chevy Square Body. Well, that was an easy thing, Ben. What's going on here? Mike Mitchell Jr. from McClure with a 97 F350. He calls the Bone Crusher. He should be right there on that pile. Nice close competition. Moving forward F250. You will not stir that loud pedal now. Gotta come up short. Got off of that right sideline, kind of got out of the groove a little bit, cost you some distance. Remember, we will have kids night down at the Frederick County Truck Tractor Pullers. It's always a good time. They have all kinds of events for the kids. We'll get you a big wheel just in case. Get you a gold wheel. All right, here's a strong one, folks. Craig Shaner from Hughesville with 77 F250 Unlimited Pleasure. Good, solid, strong running truck. He's got to beat 3:10:45 to take the lead. Kinds of power, all kinds of wheel speed. Fourth place right now. In the hole, Carl Barnhart from Ybor, PA with a 1970 F350. He calls the midlife crisis. Third County boys will be here tomorrow night with their tractors. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to bring my Oliver down. I was down here from Springfield. We have an electrical problem. Found it Tuesday night there in the pull-off. We actually made it to pull off and win our first one with that tractor. We had some pretty good spark in our bit, and the work schedule is gorgeous. 1974.
It's not going to be pretty, right?
The horsepower out of that truck. He's right on the pile, looking a little bit short. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. This is the good part. Your checks from the first two classes are ready. Down here at the announcer stand, the checks are ready. He's looking to beat 3:10:45 to take the lead. in the hole, Brian Struble from Clarence, PA, with a 94 F350. It looks like they did move the cone just a little bit.
But he missed every tilted. Skill driver.
Solid run. He's right close to the cone. Now run with your front class. We'll have 7 in that class. A couple that were back from the first 3-0 class signed up in it. All kinds of motor. Looks like he missed the gear setup. Give him a few hooks, he'll get that thing figured out. Jim's Toy Box, State Landscape Service, GUNNR Repairs, Recovery, Century Farm, R.S. Miller Trucking, Hydraulics, Dave Miller Trucking and Excavating, Riddle's Ice Cream Shop. Oh boy. Mike Strauss, ladies and gentlemen, from Lock Cable is 95 F250. In the holes, Tyler Wright from Sidman, PA with a 99. Shotgun Sally. Hey Dave. Hey what? I got another Vietnam veteran here, real good man, I've done him for a long time. Bill Homan, he's a United States Marine. Everybody give Bill a big hand of applause. If you have a Gleno Homemaker, here's a hat, Shorty's Lawn Care Service, t-shirt, Homemaker. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause for this Marine over here? Wow, tough luck for that gentleman. Something just not happy underneath the hood. Well, I know, but you were kind of mean. You were picking on me all night long. Sheesh, the feller has feelings, you know. And there's a red stick. If you've got sensitive ears or young children, you might want to use your fingers for this one, folks. She's going to be loud. Truck reminds me of you. Wow, wow, wow.
that was the cam.
No, I mean, that thing actually works.
Maybe just slower.
Wow. I believe some expensive parts have just left the building, folks. That did not sound good. Ah, check out the rabbit. I think the rabbit's going to go farther than the truck did. That's one fast rabbit. Thought it was hunting season. Where'd he end up going? That was a whale of a run. All kinds of fire out from under the hood. Not too serious. Let's give that gentleman a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He put on a heck of a show for us. Appreciate those gentlemen making the ride up here. Looks like they do have a few flames under there.
If she had that much horsepower under her ass, he'd be going. I got fire going now.
If anybody wants or needs earplugs, the Send Pico trailer back here is selling earplugs, so they will have them if you need them. We do have residual flames under there. Our tractor got it put out. Yeah. He was just about ready to spin out, and RPMs went up, and some kind of important parts left the chat. They're watching the replay up here. Boy, just before he spun out, we got some pretty good flames coming out the side of that thing. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, nothing like a hole in the block or something, but maybe it's just a fuel line or something, we're hoping. His distance, 3:41.39. Solid run for Jerry. Jared Brown from Williamsport is in the hole with a bad karma. That's